just showing up, highlight the faces and whatever. Now I'm going into the red one. All these lights are off, right? They're very bright, but it's just as bright if you stand right back. But if you... Mate Rev, welcome. Today is Wednesday, 6th of October, and my word, this year is flying. It really is. What happened to September? It's gone very, very quick, and I think October this month will be going just as quick. Now, what have I got today? Now, I'm going to show you. Now, I mentioned on the last vlog about lighting on my camera, just showing up, highlight the faces and whatever. So I bought this on eBay. It's Nikon CN160 LED video lighting. That's what it is. Yeah, and it's mounted on my camera, so that's that. It's mounts on your camera. You can mount it on your tripod as well, so you don't have to put it on there. If you want to use the tripod, that's fine. So you've got a good selection. So I'm going to turn this on and turn this on, and it's bright. Yeah, bright. You can turn it down. You can make it lighter if you want to, or you can make it bright. Oh, that's really bright. You see my face? Yes. And it comes with different filters, different types of filters or different colours. And that's amber. That give you a bit of a softer light. And it comes into red, blue, pink, and tingy colour. And so if I'm going to put this one on, and it's an amber colour type filter, a bit of a soft light, is that better? Yeah, so you can highlight it a bit more, yeah. And so if you want a bit of a tinge, you could take that off. And here we go. Bit of an orangey, tingy colour. So this is great to be working with products, highlighting faces and portrait photography. So it has that bit of a tinge. Then it comes into blue. You got blue, red, bright red. So this is blue. Rest up. Now that's blue. If I want to get it up a bit more, yeah, there you go. How's that? And my blue. Yeah. So and it comes with different types of batteries. You can get 6 AA batteries, 6 of them, and or you've got a rechargeable battery, which is in there. Rechargeable battery. That's quite bright. I think I might soften that. Put the amber one on. That's better. Let's turn that back down a bit. What do you reckon? So you can put it bright. In my bright. So this is quite good. Oops. So I'm using my little camera at the moment, so you can see what I'm doing, what I'm getting at. And so that's the light. It's highlighting my face, and it comes with a charger, the battery, which a charger is in there, and you might see it behind there. And so you can use them, or you can use the AA batteries, but I prefer to use this one because this one you can recharge it. Now the only downfall with this, it will shut itself off because it gets overheated. It shuts itself off, so that's a downfall. So if you're doing photography work, in the middle of photography work, that will shut off, and that's going to be disappointing. So it's a matter of letting it cool down. So if you're not going to use it, it's always best to frequently turn it off. Yeah, now I'm in darkness. So, as I said, let's get that light back on. And it comes in different colours, as I said. It comes in blue, colour, which you could do soft, and blue. That's the amber one. And so that's quite nifty. It comes with a little case. You can put your thing in, your the light in there. It's a lovely little case. So that's that. And it's got a dual USB charger that charges the battery. And it's got a little port. You just plug it into your USB device, your computer or whatever. So that's pretty good. That is good. And you've got a little cleaning cloth to clean the lens of the unit. And so that's that. I think that's all I've got. And I don't know what this one is. I really don't know. I think I call it an adapter for a battery, but I think it takes different size battery. So yeah. So now that's a pretty cool thing, and trying to get used to it. And I think it's good. It should do some good work. Especially, I should have used this at the old house when I was doing the home transition, because the shots were too dark, or very dark, and this would have been great to use that. So so there you go. That's the newer LED video lighting, and it's quite cheap. And yeah, so if you're looking for a budget, that will be good. So you can, some others are quite expensive, but they will do the job. So if you're on one of a bit of a tight budget, well, I think that's it. I thank you eBay for that. And now I didn't know how to use it for a while, because I had to go on YouTube to figure out how to use it, how to operate it. Thank you. On YouTube, Michael C. Gray Photography. He has a channel. Now I'll put a link down below. You can check him out. He's pretty good. Thank you, Michael. With your video, really made this work. You're a genius, Michael. Thank you. And of course, Michael does all sorts of photography. It's a bit of a tuition, and so if you're stuck with something in photography, well, he's there. Good on you, Michael. And so that's that. Yeah. Now I'm going to use this in my little camera, my big camera. See how we go. Okay, here we are. I'm using my professional Nikon 5600 camera with the LED light. So how does that look? I'll just get a little bit closer. Yeah, and you can actually adjust it. You can make it brighter if you want to. Well, that's too bright. That is very bright. But it's just as bright if you stand right back. But if you get too far close, it gets brighter and brighter. You can see my face now. Yes, look at the lens, Trev, not the TV. So there you go, and you can turn it down. A little bit softer light. There's that. Yeah, good. And you can change it to whatever, to another filter. If you want red, down there. Doesn't make much difference, does it? I'm using red. I'll turn it up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a bit more red there. A little bit more red. So there you go. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bright. You can go as bright as you want. You can dull it. This is very good for doing portrait photography, or if you're doing products, like Frank Mackay, who's got his chainsaw. Now he could be using that in your shed with one of these lights. Highlight it. Yes. Well, you might have one. I don't know. So, but anyway, that's it. That's photography, and so you can carry, and you can do your selfies with it as well. Yeah. Okay, now I'm doing my selfie. I'm using the mini tripod and just filming myself. This is pretty handy. This is really good. And this is also pretty good at night time if you're going bush or doing a bit of walking at night. Going through caves and things like that, you can use this. So I'm just going to go into another room. And one thing about these, always make sure. Now I'm going into the room. All these lights are off. I'm in the darkness. Let's go into my music room. All the lights are off. No lights in the room except this. How cool is that? Look at this. There's my keyboard. Yeah, I'll get that focused. Yeah. How's that, my keyboard? That's my Tascam recorder. I'm still learning how to use that. Yeah. And it's got its own little computer in there for mixing. Now if I want it, I can actually turn that down a bit and see. I can make it a softer, that's better. How's that? Yeah. That really highlights it in the night. And this is good for when you're doing cave work, like walking through caves, bush. If you're walking through a abandoned home, mansion or a haunted house, this is really great. So this is my music room, of course. It's just highlighting. As I said, I've got no light on, see. Yeah. Back to Trev, let's focus. Yes. That's better. So, there you go. The LED light. The camera. Now, make sure when you've got batteries, doesn't matter whether they're AA batteries or using the rechargeable battery, make sure you take them out when you're not using the camera, because if you leave them in the camera, the batteries will drain itself out. Yes, and it'll go flat. So that's one point of any camera. If you've got a battery in there, make sure you take it out when you're not using them for a period of time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. A bit of a short one, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.